Alright, happy December everybody. I want to talk about my changes and a lot of new corals that I bought for my tanks. Also, there's a few changes in my, I got a little bit of hardware. So I'll talk about the hardware first. I decided to add pH monitoring to my Apex. So I went ahead and bought the PM1 module and the lab grade pH probe from BRS. That went into my Fusion 10 gallon. I've noticed that my pH goes from 7.76 to 8. That's the biggest swing, so I think it's fine right there. As far as my livestock goes, I went ahead and I put a couple orders from Cultivated Reef. I got some a Bird of Paradise, Palmer's Blue Millie, Tricolor Acropora, a Red Halo Acan, yep, those three right there, those right there. I did lose one of the corals. Actually, I might be losing two of the newest Acroporas. I also ordered a strawberry shortcake, and it's the second time it dies on me within a few days. So I don't know. I've had real bad luck with that coral, so I'm probably not gonna order it again. Here's a closer look of my Nanocube 28 gallon. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I did buy one more hardware piece, which is the Seneye reef monitor. And I don't know if I wanted to know this, but I did put the slides in there. It's pretty easy to use. It was on sale for 150 bucks at BRS. What I was talking about, I don't know. My par readings are pretty low, like about 100. So I went ahead and increased my light a little and see what effect that's gonna have. But honestly, I've seen my corals color up and grow even with that low par, so I don't know. I also saw that there was a gentleman there at from Magna 2016, I think it was, that mentioned that some corals can even grow under 100 par. Pretty much okay, so I don't know. I guess that's debatable. So the highest par I saw around my tank was 120, so I'm gonna try to bring it up slowly. I lowered my T5 lighting in this tank so I can get more par. Alright, here's the right side view from the front of my Fusion tank. I mean, not Fusion, Nanocube 28 gallon. Has my grafted monti cap. It has grown, it's doing well. That's another cap that I have growing there. That's the new coral that I bought, the Tyree Undata. It has green background and white polyps, pretty nice. Bird of Paradise is still alive. That monti right there on the bottom corner, that was my rainbow monti, but after I stretched the crap out of it, it turned all red, so I don't know if I'll ever get its colors back. Some of my little zoa colonies growing on the sand next to my green star polyp. Of course, green star polyp is the coral that grows the fastest. I just prune it. I scrape off whatever. If it goes into an area that I don't like, I just scrape it off and suck it out during the water changes. Quick left side view of the front of my tank. 28 gallon Nanocube. Hammer coral is doing okay. Punk rocker zoas, that red ones, are doing okay. There's my Jedi mind trick, a little too close to the hammer. We'll see what happens there. It's getting its colors back from all the stress that I have mentioned many times before. I guess I can stop talking about that because everything is pretty much recovered from that. Alkalinity swings, remember? Always keep an eye on my dosing now. My alkalinity is about 9.3 in this tank, so it's been pretty stable for a while. There's the pink millipora that needs to color up a little bit. There's my other acropora right there next to it. You can barely see it. It's a blue milling. It's my Acan garden. I gotta be careful with increasing the light because Acans don't like too much light, but they're all the way at the bottom of the tank, so they should be okay. Like I mentioned before, that Seneye thing said that my par is very low all over my tank. The highest is 150, so I'm gonna go for 200 and see what happens. Keep you posted on that. I did put in the slide for the Seneye, but I'm not using it constantly. I heard that I can buy this thing called hub or whatever that can connect it wirelessly to my computer, because if I want to take readings I have to bring the computer to the tank. So the thing is like 50 bucks on eBay. Something hub, I forgot the name of it. It creates a wireless hub for the Seneye, because that other thing, that Wi-Fi module for the Seneye is like, I can't remember, $250. I'm not gonna spend that much money on that. Alright, let's go to the other tank. Alright, so here's the Fusion 10 gallon with about 33 frags of SPS. More like 32, right? Because I don't know why like I mentioned before, the strawberry shortcake died, so I recovered with I replaced it with another type of acro. I can't remember the name right now, but the toxic tinnitus was doing nice. It was starting to color up, and now all of a sudden it started to turn white from the bottom to the top. It's about halfway there, so I'm not gonna do anything about it. I guess I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it die, I guess, because it's pretty small frag, so I don't think I can break off a piece and, you know, try to dip it or whatever. As a matter of fact, now that I remember about the strawberry shortcake, I did make the mistake of dipping the corals for more than 15 minutes. I think it was 20. I think I dipped it for about 10. I think it was 15 minutes, and the instructions say between 5 and 10 minutes, so I might have killed that coral right there. On the tinnitus died later on. It's been dying later on, little by little, so I don't think that has to do anything with it. So the mistake that I made with the tip was to use it for more than 10 minutes, so I'm never gonna do that again. I misread the instructions like a dummy, so that cost me a coral, I guess. Because I talked to the lady at Cultivated Reef, and she told me that you cannot do that, that the weak corals, weak SPS can die from being exposed to that stuff for too long. So just be careful and read the instructions on everything. Okay, here's the right side view from the front. A little bit closer look. It's my grafted monti cap growing. Also my seasoned reading is growing pretty well. I noticed that my the acros that I had put here before that came pretty dull from shipping have been getting their color back slowly, so that's a good sign. I can see the green coming back and the pink coming back out of some of my the acros that came dull. So here's a combination of digitata, purple digitator right there on the side, and then the rest are montis around. So I have a combination of acros and encrusting, plating, and fingering montiporas. There's my mystic sunset montipora with those neon blue half moon polyps. That's pretty much my favorite color. I mean, my favorite coral right now. Once it establishes in your tank, it looks stunning. That was another rainbow monty that lost its color, and it's all red now because of the issues in my tank. But it's growing nicely. I don't know if it'll ever get its rainbow colors back, but it's okay. It can be all red. It's beautiful anyways. All right, here's a left side view from the front of my Fusion 10 gallon. Everything looks happy, everything is growing, everything has colored up nicely. So as far as the acro adventure is pertaining to the acro adventure of mine, I guess I'm on the winning end right now, because I have pretty much lost only 2 out of the whole bunch of acros that I put in here, so I want to keep it like that. This tri-tip acro right there looked really bad at the beginning. Tricolor acro, but it came back to life. So that's always a good thing. Tricolor acro in there in the middle. Screaming green. Bird's nest right there on the right, doing nicely. It has grown. Alright, so I'll do it for this month. Enjoy the holidays, everybody. Happy New Year, and hopefully I'll see you all next year. Oh yeah, I am dealing with a little bit of cyano, so I just suck it out and feed once every 3 days so I can keep the nutrients down. But we'll see what I can get rid of that stuff. But I always get rid of it by sucking it out. Alright, take care, everybody. Questions, comments. Thank you for watching. Comment, share, subscribe.